Okay.
Something is calling me, I don't know what. Something is talking, but I don't know who. Something is calling me more and more. No one stops Knuckles' beat. Something is calling me, I don't know what. Something is talking, but I don't know who. Something is calling me more and more. No one stops Knuckles' beat. Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the
Sonic the Hedgehog was the very first taste of the world of the SEGA characters for me, and for good reasons too. I mean, he's literally the mascot for SEGA. But throughout my experience with the Blue Blur, unexpectedly, one title opened up a new door for me, and it's where I get a first glimpse of everything SEGA. What is this title? Well, this little game right here. And yes, I played the DS version. Don't judge me. Sonic and SEGA All-Stars Racing was a title I will never forget. When I first got this game and saw the box art, I was surprised to see Sonic in a car. Like Sonic the Hedgehog in a car. Because the only Sonic racing game I played before then was Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, so seeing Sonic in a car felt weird, but cool at the same time. And on the cover, Tails and Eggman were in the background. But wait, who are y'all? Mind you, this title is dubbed Sonic and SEGA All-Stars Racing. So you mean to tell me that there's more to SEGA than just Sonic the Hedgehog? These two characters are Ii and Amigo from other SEGA franchises such as Super Monkey Ball and Samba de Amigo. But as a kid, I couldn't really care less for those other characters because, you know, Sonic. But it was a nice taste before actually playing the game. Racing just turned the corner. Compete in the Ultimate Party Racing Showdown with Sonic and 19 of his SEGA friends. Take to the track by car, truck, bike, or airplane, 24 action-filled tracks. So this game right here is not just marketed as a Sonic racing game, but a SEGA celebratory racing title. Because fun fact, this is actually supposed to be the third installment of the SEGA Superstars series. The SEGA Superstars or SEGA All-Stars series was a series of crossover games featuring all of the SEGA characters throughout the years at that certain era. The first game of that series was a collection of mini-games for this motion capture webcam for the PS2 called the iToy, and those mini-games consist of games from Space Channel 5, Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, Samba de Amigo, Choo Choo Rocket, Puyo Pop Fever, Super Monkey Ball, Crazy Taxi, Virtua Fighter, Virtua Striker, Nights into Dreams, and of course, Sonic the Hedgehog. It was a start for what's to come. The SEGA All-Star series was really beginning to kick off with SEGA Superstars Tennis. It was basically just Mario Tennis, but with SEGA characters. And the only characters that were playable were Sonic, Tails, Amy, Shadow, Eggman, Ii, Mimi, Amigo, Beat, Gum, Ulala, Pudding, Knights, Rayla, Julius, and Alex Kidd. However, Sonic and SEGA All-Stars Racing was the start of something good, because this was a celebratory racing title of all of the SEGA characters together. You know, I think it's kind of funny how it's called Sonic and SEGA All-Stars Racing, and not just SEGA All-Stars Racing. Like, they weren't confident that that title alone was going to sell it. But no, let's add Sonic's name to the title, you know, so it can sell, even though he's literally on the front of the cover. When I first loaded up the game on the DS, a CGI cutscene appeared. I'm just showcasing the Xbox version because that DS version was crusty. At the beginning, Tails is flying this plane kart thing. It's supposed to be like his plane, but whatever. And then, more and more SEGA characters were showcased. My third eye was open to the world of these characters. From the roster to the tracks, I never knew how much there was more to SEGA than just Sonic the Hedgehog. The tracks consist of iconic levels from the Sonic series. However, more tracks featured other iconic environments from Jet Set Radio, etc. But I've just been gushing over the roster and tracks. How does the game feel itself? as someone who never played the console version of this game and just played the Black Sheep version of it, playing it again on the DS after so many years felt surprisingly good. I don't know if it's just nostalgia, but just racing in this game feels satisfying. The character's voice acting felt amazing. So, another fun fact. You know how a lot of people say that Sonic and the Black Knight was the last of the 4Kids voice cast? Well, it was actually this game. Trust me, I was there. And it's also ironic how the Studiopolis cast, aka the current voice cast, their first game was Sonic Freeriders, another racing title. It wasn't a good one, but it was still a racing title. Back to the topic at hand. There's one thing about this game that made it stand out for me, and that is the all-star moves. Each character during a race got their own special ability tailored to that specific character. It's kind of like the Power Star mechanic in Mario Kart. But in SEGA All-Stars Racing case, it's practically the same principle, but it's more unique. I mean, just look at B. Sauce. And look at Amy. Sauce. Even though this game is technically a Mario Kart clone, I can appreciate it for introducing me to the world of these other SEGA characters. What is your introduction to SEGA as a whole? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below because I love to hear them. And also, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. With that being said, have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace!